Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com. Today we have the performance review on the ANTA KT1. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. If you guys watched the initial video on the KT1s, then you already know that the traction is pretty much a no frills, no gimmicks traction. It's just straight up herringbone. It's placed in multiple directions. And this stuff right here, this works great. It's also good for indoors or outdoors, so if you're either one of those types of players, then you're gonna be good to go with these guys. The only real problem that I encountered with these guys was when the dust was really apparent or abundant on the cords, that I just had to consistently keep wiping and keeping that clean, just because the herringbone pattern is pretty tight. So once it got clogged up, it was a little bit slippery, but again, it was great traction. I had a lot of fun in these shoes actually, so these are one of those shoes that I would keep in rotation if I had one. Now the midsole is something that I'm not sure about. It's just straight up foam as far as I'm aware, and the first night they definitely felt a little bit heavy, mostly on the bottom, but the more that you wear them, the better they feel. So the second, third, fourth, etc. times that I played in them, they just basically got better every time. Now something that ANTA's used before in previous models is a gel cushion system. Again, I don't know for sure if this is in there or not. It didn't feel like it. This just felt like a nice comfortable foam, but for a signature model you want a little bit extra cushion, so I would have put just a small footbed of gel cushion inserted right into the forefoot there. Going that extra mile, maybe another one in the heel as well. And I think that would have just topped things off just to the point to where it's like, yo, these are fantastic, especially for their price point, which is going to be $100 US. Now their insole here is really comfortable, so this added a lot of stepping comfort. I really dug that they add this in there. They could have went cheap with it, but they didn't. But again, my only real critique is just to like maybe put a little bit of extra cushion, especially in the forefoot there. And I think that would have been awesome just to kind of top it off. But if you're used to playing in shoes from Nike, for example, they're usually like 120 and less shoes. So say like the Kyrie's, the Run the Ones, the KD Tre 5 3s, shoes like that. It's going to give you basically the same exact experience in this shoe here, just for less money. Now the upper is comprised pretty much of fuse. It's fuse all the way around. And one of the things that I don't like about fuse is just that it's stiff. But one of their benefits is that they offer zero stretch, so it gives you a really great contained feel. Now the fuse on these guys reminds me more of the LeBron 10s. Hopefully you guys remember that shoe. Maybe you played in it, maybe you didn't, but this is more of the softer rubbery type of fuse. This is the kind that flex with your foot really well, but still gives you that really great containment with zero stretch. It's not that really cheap cardboardy type fuse that they use on, like, say the Kyrie 1s or the Kobe 10s. So again, if you're going fuse, this is definitely the way to go. It did a great job. It's durable, it's breathable, it functions really well, and it flexes with your foot. So there's nothing you could say that's really bad about it. And just to reiterate it one more time, if you're going with fuse, this is the way to do it. Now as far as their fit, I would recommend going true to size. ANTA thought that the shoes fit a little bit small, so they sent me a size 9.5. I would have really loved a size 9. 9.5 worked perfectly fine for me. I didn't have any lockdown issues or anything. I personally just really like a nice snug fit, and a size 9 would have done that for me. So if you like a one-to-one really great or awesome fit, I'd go true to size if I was you. If you're a wide footer or something like that, then maybe go up half a size and you should be good to go. As far as lockdown is concerned, it's basically the same exact shape and setup that a lot of the hyper models are from the Nike line. I hate to keep comparing the two brands, but that's the only thing that I can really kind of like express to you guys, since a lot of you guys might not have worn an ANTA shoe before, but almost everybody's worn a Nike, so that's just the easiest thing for me to compare it to. So like I was saying, the throat and the shape of everything, you know, the high collar, the low back, everything is shaped just like a typical standard Nike basketball model. So that's the same type of fit and lockdown that you're going to receive. If you played in a Hyperfuse or a Hyperdunk, same exact thing right here. Really good stuff. Nothing over the top and definitely not below average. It basically just gives you everything that you need and nothing that you don't. Now a lot of the support's coming from that fit. Again, the materials have zero stretch, so you're not gonna have any issues with that. Once you get your correct size, you're pretty much good to go. Lace them up, start playing. No issues whatsoever. They also implement a lot of the standard features that you might see in other basketball models, such as the TPU midfoot shank for torsional support, the TPU heel counter, this keeps your foot on the footbed, so no ankle issues, and then they got this gigantic outrigger that I haven't seen one this big since like the Kobe 5, and I think this is awesome. So overall, I've played in ANTA stuff before, but the stuff that I've played in is like their Rondo models and some of their cheaper team shoes, and I can say with confidence that this is definitely the best option that they've provided so far. It's got the nicest fit, the most durable materials, the nicest traction as well. The only thing that I can say that they should work on is cushion. It's nothing that an insole can't fix, especially at this low price point. But if you want to, you know, continue to improve and evolve your product, then adding a little bit of extra cushion, such as your gel products, I think would be really great. This shoe releases in China on the 15th, and then it also will release in the US on the 19th, but I believe it's only in the Bay Area. If you want exact release information, like where exactly they're going to be, you're going to have to go to WearTesters.com. We have all of that stuff listed in a release nice article. The retail price is going to be $100. I think it's a nice price point. It's not over the top. It's basically what you would pay for a run-of-the-mill Nike, but instead of it being a Nike, it's a different brand. So thank you guys for watching. Thanks for your support. If you want detailed performance scores as well as a written review and all that kind of good stuff, link is going to be in the description box below. Head over to weartesters.com and check that out. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, have a good one.